Hello, I'm Sabrina from English con Killian, and today I'm going to talk about question tags. So question tags are used very often in English. It's a way of making a statement a question. And we use them at the end of a statement, and how we use them depends on the sentence. Okay, so it can be a little bit tricky. In the United States, for example, it's likely that you hear a question tag as no or right or something like this. For example, he's tired, right? Or he's tired, no? And that's okay in the United States. But in UK, Ireland, and other English-speaking countries, we normally use these types of question tags that you see here in red. He is tired, isn't he? For example, okay? Or he isn't tired, is he? So how to make them, and to do them properly, by the way, you have to practice a lot, because you want to reach a stage where you're not thinking about it too much, and that you want to use them correctly as well if you can. So let me tell you the rules and then we're going to practice, okay? So if you have a positive statement, he is tired, the tag is negative, isn't he? If it's a negative statement, he isn't tired, the tag is positive, is he? Just to note that you can have a positive or a negative, depending on the situation, if you want to check something is true, for example. But for the purpose of this class today, we're going to focus on negative, negative, okay? But just to let you know that the other way doesn't exist, in case someone comes back and says, hey, I've seen this, okay? So continue on. So he is tired, positive. The negative tag isn't here. And you notice that it's always contracted. Is not he? No. Isn't he? Okay, so you're asking if someone agrees with you. He is here, isn't he? Okay. If it's negative to negative or positive to positive, as I just said, you're checking if you're right. He's here, is he? Okay. So as I say, we will concentrate on the tag being the opposite. So, bit of grammar. We use auxiliary and we use the correct tense. Okay. So he does that. Does here is the verb in third person. Doesn't he is a tag. So doesn't is the auxiliary in negative. And he is a pronoun. She will go, future. Won't she in negative. Okay, always contract, isn't, won't, didn't, shouldn't, for example. And be careful to use the correct pronoun. Okay. So, some examples. Using the verb to be, Victoria is hungry, isn't she? Isn't Victoria? No, isn't she? There is an exception here with the question tags in the verb to be. I am taller, aren't I? It's natural to say am not I, but it doesn't make sense. Aren't I? I'm taller, aren't I? If you're using the action verb, you use the auxiliary, do. He doesn't swim, does he? Or she plays tennis, doesn't she? Okay? So you need to have a degree of grammar for this exercise. It's not a beginner's exercise, okay? It's more lower intermediate level. So if it's difficult for you yet, practice it a little if you like, but there's no hurry to learn this, okay? I should go, shouldn't I? So the modals don't have auxiliary. She must work harder, mustn't she? Or she mustn't work harder, must she? For example, she can do it, can't she? Or she can't do it, can she? Okay? Different tenses. Patrick goes, doesn't he? Patrick will go, won't he? Future. Patrick is going to go, isn't he? Because the structure to be going to go, the auxiliary is to be. Patrick went, didn't he? Patrick has gone, hasn't he? Patrick would go, wouldn't he? Patrick had gone, past perfect. Hadn't he? And past conditional, Patrick would have gone, wouldn't he? Okay. So finally, we're going to practice a little bit. You can see the first sentence, the statement, and we're going to do the tags, okay? So look at the statement. I'll give you a second. Try to guess what the tag is, and then we'll show the tag. Ready? You can swim well. Can't you? I am not as tall as you. Am I? He didn't come. Did he? She sang well. Didn't she? She has been eating badly. Hasn't she? She wouldn't do that. Would she? Peter is going to get married. Isn't he? Okay, so how did you do? There are 3 more that we're going to do, and they're a little bit more difficult. Let's see if you can do them. These are quite advanced, so if you can't do them, it's okay. They used to work harder. Didn't they? So used to is the past, remember? I am afraid they didn't arrive. Did they? So I am afraid is a little expression at the beginning. They didn't arrive. Didn't here is the verb. Or arrive is the verb, sorry. Didn't is the auxiliary. Come and see me tomorrow. Won't you? So it's an imperative sentence, but the tense is tomorrow. So won't you? So how did you do with them? If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below, and I will answer them. Also, subscribe if you like this for more videos like this, and you can download the book to help you make a plan to improve your English in the links below. See you soon.